Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
How was your night?
Thank you, sir.
Wow. Happy to see you this morning. And we're going to be discussing a very interesting topic. So, wherever you are watching, I want you to sit down, relax, and flow with us. So, you're welcome to Raphow English Language Clinic class. Today, we're going to be talking about the topic stress. What do I call it?
Stress.
Again?
Stress.
Okay. Why am what is so interesting about this topic is that it was somehow funny that I went to a class, but then it's even classes. And I asked, what is stress? Maybe the class that I went to was somehow unfortunate in the sense that they just taught them the topic stress in another subject. And when I went to class, when I asked what is stress, they said stress is an act of being worked up. It's when you stress yourself. It's when you overwork yourself. In English class, that is not what stress is in English language. So this morning, we've come to this clinic in order to heal you from the definition of, I don't know, whatever subject you've been taught, stress, to what stress is in English language. So in English language, stress could be simply said as the extra force placed on the realization of a particular sound in a given word. I said stress is the what? Is the extra force placed on the realization of a particular sound in a given word. Or the extra force that is placed on the realization of a particular word in a given sentence. You may be given a sentence or a phrase. So when it's a sentence, when it's a phrase, you stress either word. When it is a word, you stress a particular syllable. Is that again? You remember syllable, Abi? The syllable is a breaking down of word into pronounceable chunk. Okay, having said that, let me give you an example of congratulation, the word congratulation. Somebody will like the word congratulation. If I may, how many syllables does the word congratulation have? 5 syllables. So, with your knowledge or pronouncing it, where would the stress be on the word congratulation? Give me the syllable. Which syllable will receive the stress? Gra? Okay, so I'm happy to tell you that the stress is going to be on le. Congratulations. Then we're going to come to that. How did I know? I'm not guessing. Are you getting it now? I'm not guessing. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the rules that guide stress. Now, one thing that you need to learn also about stress is that when you get your dictionary, for you to be able to learn better about stress, you need your dictionary. You need to be friends with your dictionary. You check more to confirm, because some words don't comply with the rule, no matter what. There are one or two things that are changing here and there, so you need to find out. Now, how will you know that this is what is called stress? In your dictionary, there is what they call stroke. It looks like apostrophe. After transcribing a word, they will put that stroke up. Wherever it is put, that is when it's stress. Is that the key? So that's how to check stress. For example, here I have the word lesson. And if you look at it in the transcription lesson, you see that the stroke is on the first syllable. Just pass it around. On that, at the front of the word, you see the transcription. So it's on that's what we call stroke. So when you are checking your stress in the dictionary, you find where that stroke is. Now, having said that stroke is used to indicate stress. The next thing is, now, if I'm writing an exam, am I going to use stroke? Am I going to transcribe? Can I transcribe? If I cannot transcribe everything, what will be my fate? The issue is now we use capitalization in exam. What do we use?
Capitalization.
Yes, we don't use stroke in the exam, we use capitalization. You capitalize that particular syllable that is stressed. So in having the word congratulation, you're going to write the LA in capital letter.
Yeah.
So it's either you use capitalization or stroke. Is that the thing? Okay, let's move on. Now, what are the rules guiding stress pattern? One, we're going to be dividing words into 3 stages. We have monosyllabic, disyllabic, and multisyllabic. What do I mean by monosyllabic? A monosyllabic word is a word with 1 syllable. A monosyllabic word is word with what? 1 syllable. For example, 1 itself, 2, joy, cow. Say what? Fan, flat. So those are examples of monosyllabic words. So you don't need to stress yourself. You don't need to sweat like I'm sweating. Just pronounce it well, and that is stress for you. Now, what about disyllabic? Disyllabic word. A disyllabic word means 2 syllabic word. Words with 2 syllables. Words with 2 syllables. So, words with 2 syllables, there are rules guiding it. Number 1 rule. The rule says when the word is a noun, stress the first syllable. When the word is what?
Noun.
Stress the first syllable. If it is an adjective also, stress the first syllable. For example, the word mark it, mark it, mark it. So you stress the first syllable, you stress mark, and keep is, with less force. So you don't pronounce market or like Nigeria market, So it's market, market, market. Also, you have father, father, father. Are you getting it now? You have father, father. So only when you hear the second syllable, it's pronounced with the less force. Are you getting it now? It's that far that you are going to have well realized. Mutter, 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 mutter. Are you getting it now? Now, if it is adjective or noun, stress the first syllable. Rule number 2. Rule number 2 says, if a word is a verb, if your word is a verb, stress the second syllable. When your word is a verb, what is stress?
Second.
Yes, stress second syllable. For example, arrive, 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 arrive. So you're going to stress ride, ride, ride. Another one, depart, depart, depart. The man departed 2 o'clock. The man departed 2 o'clock. Or let's say the car. Okay. Is that not? The car departed 2 o'clock. So is that part that's going to be what? Stressed. The D is going to be pronounced or realized with less force. Oh, I departed the venue. I departed the venue. I departed the venue. Depart, 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 depart. Are you getting it now? So the rule says, when the word is a verb, stress the second syllable. Rule number 3. Rule number 3. The rule says, when the word is with prefixes. When the word is with what?
Prefix.
Yes. Do you remember prefixes? In sophistication, when you are primary 4 or 5, what is prefixes? Prefixes is addition of letter or letters to the beginning of a word. For example, you have round, you have bout, you have loud,